Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, yeah. Hello. Greetings and salutation, my lovelies. This is my 2025 reading journal setup, sorta. I did a lot off camera, if I'm being perfectly honest. But what I want to do is kind of show you the evolution of my reading journals. So I'm going to start out with okay, here are the first pages of my past journals, and then we can get into what I want to do for 2025. I am only doing this video for Fats over at Baby Back Books, just so you know, because she asked for it, so here it is. Okay, so shout out to Fats because I love her booktube channel. She's very real. Go check her out. The book reviews are giving. Anyway, but this was my first journal I ever had. It was like a pre-printed. I got it off Etsy. It broke. I broke the spine almost as soon as I got it. Like it just completely disintegrated and I had to glue it back together. So that's why in the second one, I kind of definitely wanted to do my own thing for sure. Pre-printed is not my jam. I like to customize as much as possible. So the first one I did was in 2022. This is my 2023 journal. And I really wanted brown pages. I like the kind of brown aesthetic a lot. I thought it made it look more like literary or dark academia, whatever the hell. So I got a really cheap book off of Amazon or something. Not my favorite because the pages were really, really thin. This year, 2023 was the year I tried every single reading spread you can think of. I had goals and I had a DNF library and I had an A to Z challenge and I had all sorts of, I had a color in there were so many things that I did. And I was like, girl, you don't need all that crap. I realized. So then in this year, I definitely pared it down a lot. And I cut my notebook into a square. I did a bingo. I kind of did a new rating system. I do like doing challenges, but sometimes with my, how my brain works, once I give myself a challenge, my brain's automatically well, I'm not doing that just because you told me to, it's a part of, the autism. It's fine. So I end up failing challenges a lot because it's almost okay, I write it down. I have to do it. So my brain doesn't want to do it. So this is what I decided to do for 2025. So I had this binder I got from Jet Pens, and it's a Kokuyo spiral, but you can open the spirals. It's really, really cool. And I had all this paper left over, and I tried to use it for my planner a couple years ago, and I just didn't do it. So I like being able to move my pages around. I need flexibility, which I didn't really get in a bound notebook. So I do want to preface this. I'm in hardcore burnout. I don't know. Other people would just be you're just a little depressed. And it's no, with my autism, I get very overstimulated by life, and then I literally shut down and almost can't function. But I have to function because I have kids. So I have to get up and do things. But my brain is just not working at all. I'm literally just in survival mode, basic functions. So I still want to do my journaling and things, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're very transparent here. I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of journaling videos. I don't even want to journal very much unless I get very, very inspired. I don't want to have to go on a schedule because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So you might get a couple of videos a month, honestly, of just here's my setup for my journal, like my planner. Here's what I read in the month, like 3 videos a month maybe, because I just can't. I do still like doing videos to some extent, but it's hard for me to enjoy anything when I can barely function. So I'm trying my best to get out of this burnout. It's been a couple months, but the last burnout I was in lasted like 2 years, when I was just like a zombie walking. I was an empty husk. And I've been trying to do things to like snap out of it, but I can't. Like, it's just not how autism works. So there's no amount of like self-care I can do that's gonna help me. So all of my pages are going to be super minimalistic. So what I did, I'm still going to do the buzzword readathon that's hosted by Books and Lala. I'm still going to do Blackoween, hosted by Bree over at Locked Booktition, just because it's my ultimate favorite thing. I have an Around the World challenge that's very like open-ended if I read a book from a country, because I'm trying to diversify and not just read books from America. I'm still going to have a book bingo, even though I don't know what it looks like yet. I have a reading track, like a 25 and 25 in 2025, like just books I want to read. And then what I'm going to do is just break it down by months, how I did here. So I'm literally just going to have like wrap up. Here's how many books I read in the month and my feelings about it and some of my favorite books. And then I'm going to do what I always do and just have all of my favorite collages in the back. So it kind of takes the pressure off me of trying to catalog every single book I read or do monthly setups, because I just can't do that, anymore like I did in my previous books. But so this is what I'm talking about when I do my collages. So like if there's a book I really, really like, I'll do a collage for it, or like write down my thoughts, or, just decorate if there was a book that I really, really, really liked. So I am going to do kind of like a cover. I just did like little bits and pieces on camera. I did most of it off camera. So sorry if that's like super boring. But I'm just taking some stuff that I had. I keep going off camera to the left because I have hot glue, and that's the way I'm like sticking my stuff in, because I'm out of glue and it's hard for me to buy glue for myself when I like need to feed my kids, because the budget be tight, y'all. The budget be tight. So crafting things kind of go out the window when I'm, trying to survive. Inflation, man. But yeah, so this is just going to be my little title, my cover page for like my collage spreads. And this is like a 8x11, so I guess B5 size. I wanted to go a little bigger so I can fit more, since I only have so many of these like Kokuyo Japanese paper pages. Like I said, they were left over from a few years ago. There's my head, because I was like going over to where my hot glue was plugged in, because I didn't feel like moving my setup to where my hot glue was plugged in. I'm just taking a few things I had laying around just to decorate it a little bit, just to do like this is going to be my favorite books collages, But like it's very minimal, y'all. I didn't do a lot of like opening pages like I did before, because realistically I don't keep up with them as the year goes on. And such to say is like, you can make your reading journal whatever you want it to be. I know it's very easy to kind of fall into the rabbit hole on YouTube, and you see all these beautiful spreads and you see all this beautiful stationery. And this is basically my broke girl setup, because I used stuff I already had. I didn't buy any stationery, and it's very simple. The paper I'm using does ghost quite a bit, and I hate it, but I don't really like ghosting. I don't like if I can see the marker from the other page. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, and I just gotta do what I gotta do. I went with like a very like kind of soft girl color palette. Like I'm just lots of kind of I used purples and grays and aquas because I was inspired by the Wrong Bookworm Volume 2 stickers that I had left over. And if you're wondering about my voice, this is what my real voice sounds like when I'm kind of, it's the autism, because I'm not modulating or masking right now because I can't, it's too hard. So my voice is usually kind of lower and very monotone. So I'm sorry for if it sounds less enthusiastic or whatever. This is what my voice sounds like when I'm not pretending. But yeah, so I'm just using some elements to do this little cover page really quick. And then I'm going to do like a final flip through so you can see like what all the pages kind of look like, because I feel like I went too fast earlier. I'm just using my straight up cursive because I still wanted to have a reading journal, but I wanted it to be not, I wanted it to be low maintenance, you know, so I can just kind of do it when I want to. And maybe if I get more energy next year, or if I get out of burnout, it'll look better and prettier and whatever. But sometimes, you know, function is okay too, you know. So, like I said, I used what I had to make it pretty-ish and just went kind of bare bones of what, you know, I usually do. So yeah, I had a cover page, you know, there's so many books I want to color in, some goals, some of my little challenges, and then just straight into like the monthly wrap-ups where I'm just going to be like, I read so many books and here was my favorite book, and that's kind of it. And then of course I'm going to have a setup for Black Halloween. But yeah, I just wanted to go super simple, super minimalist, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So hopefully y'all still liked that. I'm gonna go close up and do the like aesthetic da-na-na-na-na-na close up shots. But yeah, I still like how it turned out, and I might change my mind and go super maximalist. Oh, I drew that self-portrait. That's me on the front that I drew a long time ago and just kind of slapped on there. But that's all I got for you. Bye, guys.